Chris Rosario is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the Midland Rockhounds. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Tommy Troy.
Get this guy out of here.
Hey, gotta hold him right here. Come on.
Come on, he can't even touch you.
Nobody here, no outs. Hey, nobody out now, nobody out.
0-2, here's the pitch. Base hit. Coming to the plate, here's the throw. But it's offline, the run will score. 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. One away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Chris Rosario.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
And a rocket down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. No time wasted here. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Two outs, runners at first and second. Shane McGuire will hit next. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Nice
Line drive for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Safe. We are tied at 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now a fly ball to right center. It's pretty far back. Puts it away for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Here's the third baseman, Gino Groover. The 1-1 offering. A frozen rope. Can't get there, and it's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. He's in there.
He's safe.
He was all over that one. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Rosario, the next to hit, takes ball 1. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety.
Hey, nice rip.
Base hit, right field. Round second, headed for third. Relay throw, not gonna get him, he's in there. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make.
Give him a chair.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one hammered. This one carrying. Gone to the deepest part of the park. Blasts one out to center. A 2-run blast. And they grab the lead. It's 4-2. That swing is one he's been hunting for a while now. What a load off his back to hit that first homer of the year. I'm really impressed by the effort out there in center field. He really laid it on the line trying to bring it back and rob the homer, but just couldn't quite do it. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Chris Rosario. Comes up empty, strike two. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Pitch misses. Ball one. This one in the air to right. Hurley. And that's the end of the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We're headed to the eighth. The Sod Poodles lead it 4-2. Two away and a runner at first. Next to hit, Rtts. Skied to left, and this should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. At the plate, Alvin Guzman.
The center field, number 13, Alvin Guzman.
That's a line shot for a base hit. Lead runner turns at second, the throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Rosario, getting ready to hit. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
Drive him in. He's right here.
Late on that fastball. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. On the ground, left side, 6-4. Out. Throws sails over the first baseman's head, and it's going to wind up out of play. And here's the first baseman. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right here.
Runner takes off for third.
Nope,
There's a
that's
ball. Throw to
you're
third.
out.
Out. And that'll end the inning. 2 outs and a runner at first. Now up, Alvin Guzman.
Plays it first here.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Liner to center. And that's that. So 1 hit is all they get. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. Fouled off, he was late. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Now a rip into left center. Base hit. When you've got the hitter 0-2, you can't serve one up in the heart of the zone. Get him to chase outside the zone. That was a cookie. Runner at first, nobody out. Ray picks over, back safely. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly to left. There's 1 down. So up next, Caden Trenkle. Runner at first, 1 away. And 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Little bit
No,
low.
that's a ball.
What a take
Nice
with
side.
2 strikes. Now a high fly ball to left center. Guzman has a beat on it. 2 down. So a man on. Now the third baseman, Tommy White. Pickoff move to first. Back in safely on the dive. Here's the 1-1. Swings through that one out in front there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch
2-2.
misses. Ball 2. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's that. They get a leadoff single, but leave the runner stranded. 3 innings in the books in this one. Midland with runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. Foul ball there. Rosario, just 21 years old, and he's been on a great run at the plate, hitting better than .325 in his last 10 games. The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Ball.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
That one missed.
3 and 1.
This one is labeled
Get up, ball, get up.
on the warning track and hauls it in. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Rosario, in the box with 1 away, looks at ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch.
Ball.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. Might just be pitching around the number 3 hitter. Steady diet of breaking balls, not willing to give in to the hitter with first base open. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Runner at second here and 1 away.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Right side, Pena. Whips it to first, and now 2 away. So 2 on and 2 out. Here's the center fielder, Alvin Guzman. Hit to the left side, this should be it. On to first, ball game. This Chris Rosario digs in now. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here.
Hey, your pitch, no one better.
And another ball. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. And fires in a heater at 95.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Rolls away a little bit. No advance from the runners. It's now a 3-1 count. In for a strike. Now it's 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Connor Kaiser. Liner into center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and book a complimentary trial session today. Well struck, out to left. This ball's carrying. Bangs off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye, and he just missed hitting that one out of here. Sure seemed like it had enough pop off the bat. Just didn't get it at the right launch angle. Great swing, though.
Good eye.
Green
Good
one.
eye. Here we go. No one better.
Fastball in for a strike.
Careful.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the back end of the third inning. On the ground, Feltner. And steps on the bag for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy.
Here's the third baseman, Tommy White. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Here comes the 1-1. That one fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Next one's popped in the air into right. Conticello makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 2-0. Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. One out with a runner at second. Rosario drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Ground ball, right side. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. And they lead by 3. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. Next up for the Rockhounds, Tommy White. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. Activity in the bullpen. Logan Clayton appears to be getting loose. Barnes also getting ready. Up the middle. Base hit. And here comes the runner. Now a long throw home. It's offline and the run scores. Man on at first. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, number 23. Here's the 1-2 offering. On a line for a base hit. Lead runners around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Foul ball there. 1 out and the base is empty. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs and runners at first and second. The designated hitter now at the plate. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game.